Hi guys, welcome to section 5.7 and 5.8 of the pre-algebra program. I'm doing another combined video because these two sections I know you guys have already had and we just want a quick review, so I thought I would just throw them together. So 5.7 is adding and subtracting unlike fractions, and then 5.8 is measures of central tendency, which maybe you don't recognize that name. But in that section, we review what it means to be a mean, a mode, and a median with a group of numbers. So let's start with section 5.7. And just to review what it would mean to add two fractions with unlike denominators. You're looking for the least common multiple of the denominator. So we have 5 of 5 and 20. And if you extend the 5 by its multiples, you'll pretty quickly see that 20 is actually the least common multiple of 20 and 5. So there's nothing that we need to do with this first fraction, which is super nice. But in order to get the second fraction to have a denominator of 20, of course, we have to multiply 5 times 4 to get 20, but you also have to multiply the top by 4. So don't forget to multiply top and bottom. And when you do that, you'll get 8 twentieths. So now we have 9 twentieths plus 8 twentieths. And now you just add the numerator, 17 twentieths. Now you would check to see if you needed to reduce, but in this case 17 is prime, and so this is our final answer. Alright, let's do another one. 5 sevenths plus a negative 10 21st. Oh, that's right, folks. This is pre-algebra. So this is not just strictly adding and subtracting fractions. Now we have to take into account these positive and negative integers. Okay, so this is a great review for you. Remember, when you have a positive and a negative together is a negative. So we could rewrite this as 5 sevenths minus 10 21st. So it's important for you to simplify the fraction first. I apologize, I have a bit of a cold, so my voice is catching a little bit. Alright, and now you're going to proceed just like we did before. You're looking for the least common multiple of the denominator, 7 and 21. And hopefully you pretty quickly realize that 7 times 3 would give you 21. So we have to multiply top and bottom by 3 here to give us the new fraction of 15 21st. And then we're going to take away 10 21st and get 5 21st as our answer. And again, 5 is prime, so we don't have to reduce. Let me just do one more. In fact, I'll just set it up for you. What if we have mixed numbers? Minus 3 and 2/5 minus a minus 2 and 4 sevenths. Oh, that's right. Now we have a whole bunch of things that we've learned. So we have mixed numbers, which we have to convert to improper fractions, and then we have to address this double negative here. And hopefully you remember from the last chapter that 2 negatives equal a positive. So at the very least, we can change this to 3 and 2/5 plus 2 and 4 sevenths. Okay, now we need to convert to improper fractions. So remember, 5 times 3 is 15, plus 2 is 17 fifths, but you better not lose that negative. And then 7 times 2 is 14, plus 4 is 18. You'll get 18 sevenths. Okay, now you would need to find a common denominator, which for us would be 35. That's the least common multiple of 5 and 7. So you'd multiply top and bottom here. And I'm going to have you pause the video right now. And I want you to try to work out the rest of this problem by yourself. And then hit play when you're ready to check. Okay? Ready, set, pause. Okay, hopefully you guys have been able to work all of this out and you'll get your final answer of negative 29/35. That was kind of a big one, so hopefully that's what you guys got. Okay, that is section 7. Let's go ahead and move on to 5.8 here, where we're going to review what it means to be the mean, the average of the numbers, the median, which is the middle number, and the mode, which is the number that appears most often. Okay, again, hopefully that's review for you. Hopefully you've seen these words and you've worked a little bit with dealing with a system of numbers and having to find the mean, median, and mode. So I'm just going to do one example and do all of it for this set of numbers. And again, there's more examples in the book, and if you need more examples, you can always just let me know. But let's say that we're given the set of numbers 23, 32, 19, 27, 41, 21, 26, 32, 23, and 32. And we're going to find the mean, the median, and the mode for this set of numbers. But now, it's important before we begin to recognize that the mean and the mode, the mean and mode, I don't know what's happening here. Order doesn't matter. But for the median, order matters. And what that means is, in order to find this middle number, we need to rewrite our set of data in ascending order. What does that mean? I need to rewrite these numbers so that they're increasing from smallest to biggest in order to find my true median or true middle number. So I want you to take a minute and do that, and hopefully our set will match here. I'll go ahead and try to do it for us. So it looks like 19, 21, let's see, I've got two 23s here, 26, 27, we got a couple, well actually we got several 32s, 1, 2, 3 32s, and then 41. And sometimes it's good for you just to make sure you got them all, to cross them out like I did, or to count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure you have 10 numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now, in order to find the mean, you have to add up all of these numbers and divide by how many you have. Add all numbers and divide by how many numbers you have. In this case, we have 10. So if you add up all of these numbers, hopefully you're going to get 276. And we're going to divide that by 10, and I'm going to get 27.6 for my mean. Double check that for me, please, though. Make sure you get that. Okay. The median is the middle number. So if you have an odd set of numbers, it will be very easy. For example, if I had something like 4, I don't know what this is, 7, and 10. My middle number clearly is 7, right? Okay, but what if in our case we have an even set of numbers, which means if I count back, I'm going to get 2 middle numbers. I'm going to get across 19 and 41. This is kind of like the easiest way to work your way to the middle if you can't see it. But now look, I have 2 middle numbers. So in order to find the true median, what I need to do is add those 2 numbers together and divide by 2. And when I do that, I'm going to get 26.5. So when you have an odd set of numbers, the middle number will be clear. It'll be by himself. But if you have an even set of numbers, then you're going to have to add those two middle numbers and divide by 2 in order to get the true median. Okay, so we have one more thing we're looking for now, and this is the easiest one. The mode, which is this number that appears the most often. And I had a close contender here with 23. I have 2 of those, but alas, if you notice, 32 has 3. So my mode for this set of data is 32. Okay, hopefully again, this is pretty review for you. You'll have several problems in your homework where you need to find the mean, median, and mode for each set of data. Make sure you order the data from least to greatest or in ascending order. Otherwise, your answers are going to be wrong. So make sure you rewrite them. And then consult the book for any additional examples. So at this point, I want you guys to finish up your notes and head over to the book and begin your assignment. Good luck!